Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make a delicious pozole blanco. So in case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Okay, so we're going to begin by prepping our meat. Here I have 4 pounds of pork shoulder that I cut into 1-inch cubes, along with 2 pounds of ribs. Okay, so now we're just going to season it with salt and black pepper. And make sure that you pat your meat dry and also make sure that it is at room temperature. Okay, so once we have our meat, now we're going to set it to the side so we can make our broth. Okay, to a blender cup, we're going to add half of a small white onion, 2 bay leaves, 8 garlic cloves, 2 fresh thyme sprigs, 1 cup of hominy, and chicken bouillon, along with 1 tablespoon of white vinegar and 4 cups of water. And now we're just going to blend until smooth. Okay, so once we have that, now we are ready to begin cooking. Okay, so now we're going to grab our pot, set it on medium-high heat, and to that we're going to add 1 tablespoon of lard or oil. And we're just going to allow that to heat up. And at the same time, make sure that you're heating up 10 cups of water because we're going to be needing that for our pozole. Okay, so once the lard has melted, now we are ready to brown our meat. So we're going to be doing this step in batches. Okay, just allow your meat to be in a single layer. And now we're just going to allow our meat to brown. Okay, so after a couple minutes, we're going to flip our meat over and allow the other side to brown. Okay, so after 3 minutes, we're going to get our meat out of the pot. Okay, we're going to continue repeating the process to the rest of our meat. Okay, and lastly, we're going to brown our ribs. So just flip them over. And this is just to add flavor to the broth. Okay, so once we brown all of our meat, we're going to return our other pieces of meat. Now to that, we're going to add our broth. Along with the hot water. Okay, now we're just going to bring it to a simmer. Okay, so once it comes to a simmer, we're going to remove all of the scum formed on top of our broth. Okay, so once our broth is nice and clean, now we're going to reduce the heat to medium-low. We're going to add 2 bay leaves and 2 fresh thyme sprigs. And now we're just going to cover it and allow it to cook for about 1.5 hours. Okay guys, so after 1 hour and 30 minutes, we're now ready to add our hominy. And just make sure that you rinse it real good. And at this point, you also want to try it for salt and see if you want to add any more. Ooh, and we can't forget the oregano, so I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. Okay. And we're going to cover it and allow it to cook for another 30 minutes. Okay, and after 30 minutes, our delicious pozole should be done. Of course, just make sure that the meat is nice and tender. As you can see, falls apart, as well as the ribs. So now we are ready to get to the fun part. So I'm going to grab my bowl and serve. And let me tell you that it smells delicious. Hey, princess? She's waiting. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, serving our pozole. So of course, you know, the best part about this pozole is that you get to adjust it to the spicy level that you want. I like to serve it with some salsa macha. You know that this salsa is very spicy. So I'm going to add a little bit on top. And of course, just add more as I go. Then I'm going to add some cabbage. Oops, wrong one. I'm going to squeeze some lime. I'm going to add some radish. Some green onion. And a little serranos. And I'm going to be serving my tostadas with avocado on top. But just like that. Just like that, we are ready to enjoy our delicious pozole blanco. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I hope you give this recipe a try. It's seriously super simple, and the best part is, you know, like I said, you get to adjust it to your spicy level that you want. And if you don't want any spiciness at all, you just want to enjoy the broth, the meat, and the little hominies, then you know you can do that too. It's honestly so flavorful, so perfect, and everybody gets to enjoy it. I like to add a little bit more of the salsa on top of my tostada because I love spiciness, but I am so ready. And everybody, like I said, loves it, enjoys it, because it's just perfect. It's perfect. And it's very hot still. The meat is so tender. I'm so ready. Seriously, the best. It's so good. It's so flavorful. That's the best part. And the meat is so tender, and you know, you can make it even easier by just boiling the meat all, you know, since the beginning. But me, this pozole, I just love to take the little extra step, you know, and fry my meat, because it just makes a difference. The meat is so flavorful, tender, it's perfect. So good. I will leave the link for the salsa matcha in the description box so you guys can enjoy it like that. It's the best combination. So good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make a delicious pozole blanco. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you regret this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Who's ready for pozole? So good.